G'day, Sheilas and gents, and welcome to another cracking episode of The Cider Drinker. Alright, I've just lost all my Australian subscribers with that one comment, but hey, there you go. Yes, hello, and welcome to another episode of The Cider Drinker. And if I have actually offended any Australian viewers, I do apologise. I tried my best accent. But anyway, I am continuing my world tour of ciders today with another cider from Beers of Europe. And, as you haven't guessed already by the accent, it comes from Australia. And today's cider is Pipsqueak. Obviously, I'll be honest with you, I've never heard of this cider before, mainly because I've never actually been to Australia, and I didn't even know that Australia did any ciders at all, but apparently they do, and this is it, Pipsqueak cider. So, how will an Australian cider taste compared to the British ones? We'll find out soon, but until then, let's go and get some details on Pipsqueak cider.
Pipsqueak cider comes in these 330ml bottles, which I do believe is the only way you can get it too. The alcohol percentage is 5.2%, and unfortunately it doesn't say if it's going to be sweet or dry, so I'll find out when I taste it. The price is kind of pricey for a 330ml bottle, coming in at around £1.89 off of Beers of Europe anyway. You can't buy it off of the Pipsqueak website, so if you can find it for any cheaper, then please let me know.
Well, the first thing you'll notice is it does come in a relatively small bottle, and as far as I am aware, that is the only way you can get it too. If you can obviously get it in bigger bottles, say like out in Australia, then do please let me know, because I'll obviously update it with an annotation or something. So, but anyway, we're looking at this one today, the small Pipsqueak, and it's kind of, you know, kind of cute that it's called Pipsqueak because it does come in such a small bottle. I will say that I absolutely love this little bottle because it's got so much going for it. It's got such a lot of character, because obviously you've got apples with like the bike on there and everything, but I don't know if you can see it if I get rid of some of the condensation. Here you've got little dimplings of angels all around the shoulder of the bottle, which admittedly doesn't have anything to do with cider, but it's a neat little touch. And the bottle cap has, you probably won't be able to see it, but it has a little picture of a little strong man holding an apple. That's pretty cool, and he's there as well. That's pretty cool. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have much more information about this because it doesn't tell me much. It just says, made from freshly crushed apples by Little Creatures Brewing. Which, again, is kind of cool because, you know, Pipsqueak, small, Little Creatures, pretty cool. Product of Australia, approximately 1.4 standard drinks, you know, pretty standard. It says 10 cents will be refunded at collection depots when sold in SA. So, is that South America or South Africa, or is it South Australia? I don't know, it could even be a state, who knows. But apparently if you take it to it, you get 10 cents back, which is pretty cool. Anyway, that's it. There's nothing else on here, so let's go and crack this old bottle open. Oh, there we go. Right, not much carbonation, but let's get a sniff. That smells fairly dry. Oh, nice, you're getting a nice old apple core from there. Real nice, dry, crisp notes. And you're getting a hint of tannins as well. That actually does smell rather pleasant. I don't know if it's going to contain anything artificial, because it doesn't say at all, even on the website. So, guess there's only one thing to do, and that's to pour Pipsqueak cider into the old glass. Obviously, I'd love to see if there's any more Australian ciders out there, but Pipsqueak seems to be the only one I can get at the moment, so yeah, there's no sediment or anything, so there we go. Right, here we go, here's Pipsqueak cider. Nice old light colour there, I'd say pretty straw coloured. It's got a bit of froth on the top as well, but really, really heavy carbonation here as well. That's doing the little merry jig in there, isn't it? Bloomin' heck. But yeah, a bit like the El Gaitero, it's kind of holding a little bit of a froth on the top, which is kind of surprising, but there we go. Overall, that doesn't look too bad, so let's go and get a sniff in the glass. Oh, now that does smell nice. Now you're getting almost like juicy, yeah, real fresh, juicy apples on the nose. Might be getting a touch of sugar actually, or maybe it's it might be apple juice, because I did notice that they said that they just used pure juice. Whether, well, if it's pure, it's obviously not concentrated, but yeah, it's funny how it's gone from smelling dry in the bottle to smelling sweet in the glass, so who knows, it could be a medium tasting cider. Guess there's only one way to find out, and that's to have some Pipsqueak cider. So, cheers guys, and well, as they say in Australia, actually they don't say in Australia, but bottoms up. That has got a real nice zing to it. Oh, that is nice. You are getting like real nice juicy notes all throughout, but there is a really nice touch of zinginess to it. It's almost like kind of like a citrus undertone to it, which yeah, gives it a really nice zesty taste to it. Let's go and get a second opinion. Yeah, it's got a really nice smooth initial taste to it. It's got nice, as in the nose on the glass, it's got real nice juicy, fresh juicy, freshly picked apple tastes coming off of it. And yeah, it's got a nice clean, zesty through taste through it, and not much aftertaste, I'll be honest with you with that. There isn't much aftertaste, but it has kind of left my my throat feeling a little bit dry, but at the same time getting a slight gumminess at the back of the throat. So that might be sugars that they've added into it. I'm not entirely sure, or it could be that the apple juice that they've put into this, but it's not terribly overpowering with the gumminess, so it might just be my throat. I'll get another taste just to be sure. I'm also getting sort of like either like a navel orange or maybe yeah, a clementine sort of taste to it in the initial taste as well. But yeah, real nice citrus fruit overload we've got here, and maybe even a touch of lime, you know, after it's just gone down your throat. The gumminess hasn't returned, so I'm going to say that there isn't any like sweeteners or sugars here, but it's definitely I'd say a medium tasting cider, because it tastes sweet when you have it, but it does leave your mouth feeling rather dry. This is a nice little cider we have here, actually. I didn't really know what to expect with this one, because obviously I've not had any Australian ciders before, but this one is actually really nice. It's very refreshing, very juicy, and yeah, it's got a real nice smooth taste all throughout, and just a touch of zinginess, which just really just complements it and gives it a really nice you know, through taste for it. Let's go and get another one. Yeah, just nice light tasting too. I'd say if I ever did go over to Australia, I would definitely search for a bottle of this Pipsqueak cider, because it's actually a really nice little cider we have here. It's not the best tasting cider I've ever had, but you know, it still tastes very nice. I just wish that they did do it in bigger bottles, because you know, I am only getting half a pint here. I mean, admittedly, it's half a pint of really nice cider, but it would just be really nice to have even at least 500 mils. But yeah, cute little bottle design and everything, and overall, a very well made cider. So, let's get a final taste before the final verdict. And the real good thing is, even though it's got such hefty carbonation, it's not making me feel like I'm going to be belching every couple of seconds, which, thankfully, I actually haven't this video. But yeah, just to sum it up, real smooth, juicy initial taste, nice old zing all the way through, and you've got real nice citrus fruit undertones to it all, which totally complements this cider, and it also leaves leaves your mouth feeling fulfilled, I'll say, because you know, you've got the whole dry combination at the top of your throat, but you've also got the nice juiciness overflowing on your tongue. So, for a final verdict, I am going to go and give Pipsqueak Cider a 7 out of 10. I would say £1.89 is on the slightly pricier side for a 330ml bottle, because you can get some 500ml bottles for that. Oh, hold on, belch. Excuse me. Had to be coming sooner or later, didn't it? But yeah, if you go into Beers of Europe, guys, and they have this in stock, I highly suggest picking up a bottle of Pipsqueak Cider, because it's a right old cracker. Gosh, Struth. Well, Sheilas and gents, that was another struthing cracking episode of the Cider Drinker, and I'm actually going to stop that because it's a terrible accent. So, until next time, I will be back with another delicious and tasty cider. But until then, I am definitely going to be finishing me this bottle of Pipsqueak Best Cider. Take care, guys. Until next time. Oh, Struth.